much for joining us. As above, so below. We're talking about Venus energy. Y'all know I like to say Venusian energy. Those the giant. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for being here with me as you guys are being notified. If this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the Chief Apostle and Pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. On this platform, I talk to Christian people that are still in the church, that practices the ATRS. I also talk to people that left the church, don't want to have nothing to do with church, but they still practicing the ATR. But what I teach on my platform is universal. It applies to each and every one of you guys, whether you're an E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're a mystic or an Ajay. I teach real magic on my platform. I'm not here for the aesthetics of a lot of these traditions. I'm here actually for the Ashe. What's up, Unveiling and my Pisces in the house. Baby Scorpio, Keish in the house. You got Shamari, my Cancer. We got Boaz in the house. All right, y'all are chiming in strong. Also, we got Karen O'Brien, Gemini, Mama Susan in the house. Gemini back to back. Karen O'Brien, Gemini, and then Mama Susan, Gemini. To each and every one of you guys, I'm excited for you guys to be here with me because I am glad to be here as well. Given another opportunity to share knowledge with my understanding. To each and every one of you guys, if this is your first time in this live, I'm Apostle Ely. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. And that matters when it comes down to energy, frequency, and vibration. What it be and what it is to my eldest son, Trey, in the house. What's up, Jeremy, in the house? What's up, Renee? How you doing, love? Appreciate you so much. To you guys that sent your cash app in for your instant burn, I got you. Yes, I do. I appreciate each and every one of you. To the love offerings that y'all be sent. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all make this platform be what it be. Okay? Y'all know I'm here for it. So, girls and gals, and I want to say to all of you, first of all, salutations to my Madrina and to my Padrino, to my Oba, to my brothers and sisters all around this globe that will be watching this today and at whatever time. Salutations to you. I'm excited to be here with you guys. When I say we're going to learn some stuff on today and I'm going to take my time, y'all know I get excited. I start getting loud and whatever. But I am burning love incense today. My Fedi Fun. Oh yeah, I'm going to be talking about this energy. What's up there, my love in the house? ATRS. She said she got her package. Bam. There go my chocolate. There go Natasha. Let me tell y'all something about that chocolate up in there. She said happy Hoodoo Heritage Month. All right there. But yeah, they got some good chocolate down there in North Carolina. Aquarius chocolate. That's that fixed air sign. I want to encourage many of you guys, be excited about your energy. Be excited. Y'all need to be more excited now. I'm more glad to see y'all sometimes. Y'all glad to see myself. What's up? But I love the fact that Love got her package. I am excited. What's up, Stormy from Detroit? What's up there, sweetheart? We got Sagittarius in the house. Do you work? Oh, you're talking about Jeremy. You're talking about dark spirits. Lukankazi. You're talking Indoki spirits. Yeah, of course I deal with dark and light, but those I do not have the pot, but I do know what you're talking about. But Centella, I work with Centella very strongly, and she has Indoki. What's up there, Shamari? Happy Hoodoo Day. And to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much. My Fedi Fun, Chosi, Minister Mario. This will be actually 13 years of me actually knowing him on this actually particular day. I was never good at dates. Mr. Mario has always been good with dates. I would miss a lot of my appointments if it wasn't for Minister Mario keeping it. And sometimes right now I can hear him in my head like, do you know you're supposed to do this? That's why he was keeping me on target. So that's why I even remember this day, because he one reminded me of that. Thank you so much for the ancestor and the spirit of our magic. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We are going to get into this on today. We're going to be talking about Mafedi Fun Oshun. And I am going to explain this. And let me tell y'all something. The fact that I know that many of you guys understand that I share stuff that I could actually charge for, and it makes me feel good that you understand the value of what I am sharing for free. And some people are still going to miss it because they think they know. My name is Apostle Ely. I have been doing magic ever since I was a child. I am 50 years old, and December the 15th, I will be 51 years old. I have not just started this yesterday. I might have gotten initiated a couple of days ago. I might have been crowned a couple of days ago. But doing magic, I've been doing all my days. You understand? Frequency and vibration. I have excelled in magic. I have been working with professionals. I got trained on the professionals that were doing work for not only clientele, had their own businesses. It matters who raised you up in the spiritual community, because a lot of times that people do not understand, everybody is not created equal. I hear you to say, Zell won't accept me. Zell won't accept you. On my using my phone number, Renee, because you have my number. She said, Love said the energy is strong on those sides. Come on, Love. That's the talk. Let me tell y'all something. Once you guys, because I'm gonna actually do a whole ceremony with everybody. I'm gonna be utilizing different Orishas, but I'm gonna be using a talisman. So those that already have their talisman are gonna be able to participate. You won't be able to participate if you don't have a talisman, because I'm gonna be doing ceremonies that they can participate in with their talisman. And so this is to show you how why it is good to have a spiritual leader and somebody that you are a part of, and that is so that is dedicated to their practice and their products. Okay, what's up there, Tree One, the Aries? So thank you so much, and I appreciate that. And let me tell y'all something. If you don't mind, after this live, could some of you guys go on my on this video and actually testify about your talisman, so these people know that it's not me just saying it, but it's also the recipients of my workings. Because it's so much better when it comes from a woman, when she says she got, I make her come, or the, you know. Shango, you good in there? They do read some of these, but post it on my on the wall, my personal info and my bank info. That's really weird. Please don't forget about me, Chief, so I can participate in it. Oh, I didn't forget. I actually sent yours out. You should be getting yours soon too, Shamari, because I sent some out yesterday. I back to back, so I sent some out today as well. So you guys will be getting those packages. I won't do it until everybody gets their stuff, because that defeats the purpose. That is really weird. We'll fix it. I don't know about Talah's energy very well, but I have revived so many of my gifts and acts of love since getting the talisman. I'm blown away. Yeah, Obatala is the creator of man, and rules the bones. Obatala rules the head, and Esa Rabasi. Actually, the guy, the Padrino that birthed me in Ocha is crowned Obatala. He's a very I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna. Let me tell you something. It's gonna get even realer. The deeper I get, and like I told you, the guys that are supporting me with what I'm doing. Once I get these other Orishas, it's just gonna get even more in depth, and like we gonna be manifesting some things out here, and we gonna stop begging other people. But let me get into my message today, because this is so important, so very, very important. Now, my subject is the understanding, the understanding of feminine energy, feminine power of Oshun archetypes in the ATRS. She said my creative flow is 1,000. All right, there you bet, because Obatala rules head, clears the head, and I'm talking about like I have my Orishas. I'm gonna explain all that, so it's gonna make even more sense to y'all, because y'all know it's better to learn and then benefit with understanding. Okay, so I'm gonna be coming from, first of all, we're gonna be talking about Oshun and Oshun archetype, but I'm gonna be coming from first Genesis, the first chapter, 2 through 3. It says, chapter 1, Genesis, the second verse and third verse. It says, and the earth was out without form and void, meaning empty, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Let's say that again. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. So all y'all Christian buddies, this is going to be necessary, because I ain't reading out of nobody's Bible but your own, right? And it says, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. So there's darkness on the water, and it illustrates that that darkness is the Spirit of God. It says, I'm going to read it again. And darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. Verse 3 says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Now, why this is important? If you're going to work with as above, so below, Venus, Oshun, understand that this is a dark spirit, a primordial energy. When I say archetype, these are they could be Mamachola, any spirit that is of water, any spirit that works with love, the emotions. This is what happens a lot of time when people are doing conjure. They're not understanding how ancient this particular energy is. When you're practicing magic, depending on the type of magic you're practicing, and whether you're dealing with Ezeli Frida or Ezeli Don Tor, when you're dealing with these types of energy, these feminine energy, I'm gonna say it again. When you're dealing with feminine energy and you're dealing with primordial, which means in the beginning, these beings, these energies and frequency are from the beginning of our foundation. Most of us that have a little science behind us know that when we are in our mother's womb, we are surrounded by a body of water, and that water is dark. There's no light in it. As you are being birthed and formed, it is in darkness, okay? So in the womb, it is impossible for you to be a child of the light. First, you must be a child of darkness before you can birth light. It just, that darkness comes before light. Darkness is the creative form, and light is the manifestation of the creation. That's all it is. It's an aspect of energy. And what happens is, when people are trying to work with Mafedi Fun Oshun, they're not understanding that you're dealing with primordial energy, and you're dealing with a frequency and a vibration, but you're dealing with a water element. Okay? And you're dealing with feminine energy. So we're going to talk about it on today. So not only is Oshun a primordial spirit, but a spirit of dark matter, and water spirits in general carry this shape. Okay? This is why a lot of people that don't understand emotion. What's up, Prince? I sent out your order today, but I made the mistake. I only sent you one bath cleanser, so I'm going to send you another one, something else extra. But I sent everything else, but I noticed when I was going to work today that I didn't read Monique's text correctly, and so therefore I missed one of your bath cleanser, but I will be sending that out to you as well, okay? Now, this is so important when you are dealing with love. Those that are in the church, they don't explain this because they're ignorant, and it's okay. I'm going to break it down. Love is an emotion on the highest frequency of Venus, which would be sitting up in the house of Libra, which is green. Most people that do love magic are either working with red, which represents the Lord nature of love, which is the physical love, or they're dealing with pink, which represents friendship. But green represents the divine love. This is why the Moors practice the pentagram, which is the 5 point, which represents the 5 senses of man, with green. Most people that do love magic work with this. This is why a lot of people have a lot of passion, and they have that, but they do not have what we call unconditional love. This is why in that energy and frequency, or even dealing with those vibrations, it's okay. No problem. But I just want you to know, because I was doing too much. When you are trying to work with Oshun, you got to understand emotion. And then you got to understand why she's represented by yellow and gold. You're supposed to be confident in loving yourself. Because Oshun, let me say this too, because I am not trying to offend nobody. But sometimes I come across offensive. The reason why some of you cannot recognize Oshun in nature because you think Oshun is a person. A spirit can embody an image. Any spirit can do that. But they can take the form of any particular body to manifest. But when you are dealing with Oshun herself, Aphrodite, Mama Chola, Ezeli, Frida, any of these cosmic energies and frequency and vibration, you got to recognize them in nature. When you're dealing with water and rivers, this is a flowing body of water. That means when you are trying to work with Oshun, you got to know how your emotions are flowing. A lot of time, I'm saying this, I'm taking responsibility. We teach y'all in church to lie by how y'all feel. We tell y'all to love people y'all know y'all don't love. You might like them, you might be fond of them, but you're not in love with them. We marry people that we know ain't in love. They transactional roommates. You understand? Listen, when you doing magic, energy don't lie. You cannot go into doing magic and trying to ask for favor with a primordial spirit when you are not true to your own energy, your own emotion, and what's going on in your emotion. Okay? So therefore, when I say this, I'm not trying to tell you about what other people are doing. I am trying to get you to understand the genesis of the energy, and understanding that if a man or woman is truly crowned Oshun, or they are working with Oshun. Me, myself, Oshun is also a mother of mine in my crowning, because if I, just like I accept my Fedifun Oya, I also accept Oshun. This was done in my Eta. So I have a lot of feminine energy that not only protects me, provides for me, but gives me knowledge, wisdom, understanding when it comes to my conjure. Okay? So this is why this is important. You cannot effectively benefit from feminine energy when you don't understand it. Now, I'm going to say something. Let me go to this. Because I know some people are going to listen to this. The misnomer in Ocha, the misnomer in any ATR, especially Palo or Ocha Lukumi. Every Orisha is born from another Orisha, just like every Nganga is born from another Nganga. The concept of that being birthed from one Orisha to the next is the same concept where my children were birthed or born from me. You have to come from a genesis. You must come from a source. Your Orishas must come from a source. You cannot just create an Orisha out of nothing. It must be born of something else. Just like in the Bible they say you must be born again. An Orisha must be, when you receive an Orisha from a priest or a priestess, or Santero, or a Babala, so to speak, they must have that particular Orisha, and that Orisha births other Orishas with that Arche. The reason why my children carry an anointing on their life, whether they're initiated or not, because of the pot that they came from, the stem of Jesse that they came from. It matters, certain man, who birthed your Orisha, because some of y'all don't understand. If your Madrina or your Padrino or that particular priest or priestess, if they're not working signs, wonders with their Orishas, I don't know why you think they're going to be able to birth you an Orisha that is going to do the same thing. It must receive. My Padrino has great power in Ocha and his spiritual practices, and therefore that's why his Orishas that he birthed with his godchildren come the way that they come. You understand? People cannot, I'm going to say it again real slow. People cannot give you, certain man, what they do not have. And some of you guys think because you have an Orisha, Mafedifun, that it is created equal with the other Orisha that other people have. Sir, ma'am, that's not so. Same thing when it comes to Loas. The same thing when it comes to the Nkisi. The same thing when it comes to the Aprenda. The same thing when it comes to anything in life. Depending on the source or the body of water that you were birthed from. That's why some people go to Israel to get baptized in the River Jordan. It is not the same. Depending what kind of... Because remember, water carries energy. And water is also like memory foam. It remembers the information that it was programmed in. So if you were born out of a body of water from a physical woman, depending on the Arche, the chi that she has, that's where I get a lot of my chi, from the birthing of my mother and then from the birthing of her mother. The women in my... I am really... This is why I keep trying to tell these women, stop working on me. I am a matriarchal vessel. I am of a triune cycle. Like the power of three. This is why some of these people, that I know you can't read. I know you don't, because you're not a seer. You're really not a seer. You can do some divination. You can do some type of conjure as when it comes to trying to understand certain sigils and times and all that. But you're really not a seer, because you should know or be able to read how complex my setup is. This is why a lot of y'all, when it comes down to receiving items from spiritualists, you have to consider that man or woman and what their capabilities are. So let me go on here. I'm going to say this too. Now, depending on how strong and how well fed that Orisha was, depends on how strong your Orisha has the possibility of being. Depending on how strong that Nganga or that Prenda was that birthed you in Palo, it gives you the potential of being that strong when you in Palo, because you have to be birthed in each one of these ATRs, except hoodoo. Certain aspects of hoodoo, I'm going to say it like that. But this is the concept that I try to explain to people why bloodline magic is so essential. Some of y'all think because you got initiated, if your madrina or your padrino, the people that are doing your ceremony, are not that strong in Ocha or not that strong in voodoo, they may be in it, but they're not powerful people, because just like every Christian is not anointed and it ain't powerful in Christianity, the same is true in all of these ATR. Everybody ain't a top dog. We got some poodles out there. We got some Shih Tzus out there that are yet in the ATR, but they are not big dog. They not atomic dog. They not that kind. But they do have the license to give orishas, do eleke ceremonies. Hey, and that ain't shining on nobody, but you need to consider that when you are getting receiving certain things, and then you get this arrogance about you. You're receiving a portion of creation when you receive orishas. In this case, we're talking about Mafedifun Oshun. Okay? And in that, there are different pathways. Just like every river has different pathways, how they get back to the ocean, the same thing is true, and I'm going to explain that right now. Proverbs 5 and 6. I told y'all here, I'm just here for that. I'm here for it. 5 and 6. This is why you got to understand feminine energy. Proverbs 5 verse 6. It says, least thou shouldest ponder or wonder the path of life. Listen to this. It said her ways are movable, which means constantly shifting, that thou canst not know them. The ways of a woman, the ways of feminine energy is not predictable. I wrote it down here. Feminine energy is flowing and dynamic. Its movement cannot be predicted or always explained with a rational mind. This energy is not constrained by social norms because it does not follow any rules other than the guidance that comes from the heart. Feminine energy. Mafedifun Oya, Mafedifun Yemiya, Mafedifun Oya, or any feminine moving energy does not operate by logic. It operates outside of logic. It is an emotional intelligence, but it is steered by the heart. I'm going to say that again. This is why I try to constantly talk to women. You are a mind reader for real. I try to talk to women. I try to talk to men. Understand your energy. When a woman is operating in feminine energy and a man, they are not operating in logic. That energy does not flow in logic. It flows by emotional intellect. If there's a Cancer out there, if there is a Scorpio out there, if there is a Pisces out there or Pisces placement, y'all know what emotional intelligence is. And that is a different type of understanding. And so therefore, when you get that, then you understand why that energy is constantly shifting. This is why I tell people, when you go to feminine energy and you ask for a certain thing, you cannot sit there and try to figure it out. Because what you're going to do is get confused. Because you're going to be trying to rationalize why it got to manifest like that. Feminine energy finds its way in its own intelligence. If Oshun moves like this for you on Monday, does not mean that Oshun gonna move like that for you on Tuesday. Just because Oshun did it quickly for you that on Thursday, does not mean Oshun is going to move quickly on Friday. It don't work like that. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. When you claim that you can box Oshun in a box, when you understand that this energy, this feminine energy, does not play by the rules of logic. It plays by the rules of the heart. How your heart feels when you pray. This is what I'm gonna show you. This is so good. Psalms 62 verse 4. This is why I tell people, when you're dealing with feminine energy, and you want to understand it, I'm going to explain it to you right here. Psalm 62 verse 4 says this: they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, and they curse inwardly or with their heart. When you don't know what's in somebody's heart, watch the energy. I would urge you, sir and ma'am, to get a better clarity when you're dealing with feminine energy. You need a better understanding of how powerful it is and how unpredictable it is. And this is when you understand when a woman or a man is moving in that energy, you're not going to be able to pinpoint that energy. Then when I tell people about mediumship and wisdom and all that, just because it manifests one way today doesn't mean it's going to it is constantly shifting energy. It bases on the mood of the heart. You understand? All right? And this is what I mean by people bless you with their mouth. When you dealing with a woman, women know this better than anything. A woman knows no matter what that hoe say, she know whether she telling the truth, because she can see it. A woman feels. This is where her intuition, men that are in touch with their feminine energy, that intuition, it picks up on the real energy of the heart. I'm going to say that again. They might be the greatest of actors. They might be under so much self-control. But let me explain something about the energy of the heart. The energy of the heart, it carries the strongest magnetic pull. Electric pull. So if you are able and you're in touch with your intuition, you're going to be able to pick up on the energy of their heart. So whatever is going on in the issues of their heart, that's what you better go with, baby. Huh? I don't care if they say bless you. I don't care if they say I wish above all that you prosper and be in health even as your soul. I don't care if they say I wish that you were the above only or not. Women that are in touch with their feminine energy and that intuition, as they say, that gut, she know what's in that whole heart. She'll say in a minute, she said she don't mean that. This explains so much. She gonna know whether that woman is sincere or not. The words don't mean nothing. Feminine energy is guided by the heart. So however a woman really feels in her heart, that's why I tell my son, I said, get her mad. She gonna tell you what she really thinks. If you stir that heart up, that mouth gonna speak. Huh? Oh, feminine energy is regulated by the heart. I'm giving you some nuggets here. And this is what I mean by this. This is why most people get offended when I teach like this, because they're lying to you when it comes to Mafedifun Oshun. You cannot, if you do not harness that kind of power, you cannot transfer that kind of Orisha. And if you don't understand feminine energy and how it flows and how you do manifest with it, then if you understood feminine energy, then you will be out there casting your bread upon the waters and looking forward to return in not many days, because you will understand the flow of energy, the flow of feminine energy, the flow of water element. It says this, Hebrews 4:12. This is why I tell people, like, some of y'all intuition be so off. Huh? It be off. You have deceived your own heart. It says this. Hebrews 4, chapter verse 12. It said, for the word of God is quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even in dividing asunder of the soul, spirit, and the joints, the marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. Oh my God. When a word comes from the Lord, when a word comes from your ancestor, when a word comes from the Orisha, when the words come from the Impungo, when a word comes from the Loa, when something is divine, when God speaks a word, it's going to manifest what's in your heart. You can say all day long, I got you, boo. But when that word comes from, and that word touches that heart, it discerns the intent. Some people are like, oh, he calling me a liar. No, your heart telling you. That word that came through, discern what was really in your heart. Let me tell y'all something. Not only do I believe in the divine mother, I believe in the divine father. But when I understand feminine energy, and I understand the concept that the word is there to discern the intent of the heart. If you don't know the intent of a person's heart, I don't care how much good they do, you still know. Let me tell y'all something. My Fedifun, Minister Mario. In your development, in your growth, if you are truly trying to be a part of something, then you need to fall in line. The reason why I keep talking about some of y'all, because I know the intent of your heart. No matter how many times I tell you don't do something, you're going to do it because you think you know. But I already see the intent of the heart. See, some of y'all think that you can confuse a man of God or a woman of God by the things that you say when we've already discerned the intent. When you solve a murder mystery, it's always about the motive. Every maneuver that person did had to do with the motive. Why they took you out to dinner, why they paid off the bill, why they bought the road, all the good stuff, but they were intending to kill you. They were trying to drop your guard. See, good action does not always mean good intention. I'm going to say that again. Good action does not always mean good intention. And when you cannot perceive, when you cannot discern for all of these people that claim to be, because Oshun is a water element. This is why sometimes we tell you to put water by the bed to reflect on your dreams, to cause, give you, the water is a memory foam. So therefore, whatever type of dream you had, it will be caught up in that water, helping you to remember. And that is emotional intelligence. Just like for the CI, me and Strong Song were talking about how they have a whole department that is all about gathering intelligence. Water gathers intelligence. Oshun gathers intelligence. Yimi Ya gathers intelligence. La Serene gathers intelligence. Anything that deals with the water element carries energy and memory. This is why cancers remember everything vivid as they do. They have a natural built-in memory foam. Especially of the past. Not so much the future. That's Aquarius. Let me explain something, y'all. When you pick up my Fedifun Oshun, and you working with this particular Orisha, or you going to a water or river or whatever, always remember you're dealing with primordial. That's why the level of respect should be there. You cannot fool something that has the memory of ages. Huh? See, when I go to a body of water, I understand that this water is carrying memory. It has records. And so therefore, when I'm doing conjure, the spell that I did last week is still there. This is why this energy knows how to, energy is not destroyed. This is why your level of belief working with water element, no matter what your practice is, should be strong and stronger because the information is still there. This is why it matters what's in your heart. This matters when you're dealing with Oshun and feminine energy. No, what I do, I let chaos energy do her thing. Just like when I deal with Oya. Oya is represented as a tornado. How do you control a tornado? No, you let a tornado do what it got to do. If you're going to send a word out there, let that word perform. You're gonna put it working out there. Let that prayer do what it got to do. Why are you trying to micromanage the manifestation? This is why a lot of y'all get hurt. Because you're trying to ride the bull of that manifestation. And that bull is putting it to your ass. Yes, it is. You don't want to admit it, but you are getting hurt by your own prayers because you're trying to control a primordial force instead of letting that energy do what it got to do. And as long as it bring back your bread, as long as it manifests what it does, as long as it births. What they tell a woman, oh, her water broke. That means it's birthing time. Some of y'all don't even understand sometimes when it rains. You're like, oh, Lord, my hair. Baby, the water just broke. Something is being birthed. Because you don't understand how the water operates. You don't understand why it manifests. And if I'm doing a working for you, especially as a water sign, I work with you different. This is why I tell people, you got to know your energy. You got to know your energy. And you got to embrace it. And when y'all out there getting and you're asking for work to be done, or you trying to learn magic outside, let me tell y'all something. My children never have to start at the ground level, even though they have to learn at the ground level. I'm going to say that again. My children spiritually do not have to start at the ground level, even though they learn at the ground level. I don't know who this Sean is. But anyway, when it comes down to true spirituality, you want to be birthed through somebody that is already there. And that's why the danger in trying to learn magic at base level. Learn magic based off of the information you have versus learning magic and receiving magic from people that are already at certain places. Thank you, Shamar. These are the men that a lot of women laying down with. These lame dick men right here. When you are understanding in the ATRS and you're going to the river, you're going to the water, you're going to the bathroom, you're doing, especially all of you guys that are doing spiritual baths, understanding the whole purpose of having that spiritual bath done by your priest or priestess, or you're getting products from a priest or priestess, because they've already programmed the herbs, they've already programmed the bath, and so therefore when you get and you pour those ingredients in the bath from your priest or priestess, that it programs that water, right? Whether it's prosperity, whether it's cleansing, whether it's love or whatever. So the water it gets programmed, and because your body is 75% water, when you immerse yourself, and remember your skin is an organism that absorbs water, and so therefore what happens, when you get into that bath to either cleanse or to receive, you get programmed through the spiritual bath, and you carry that vibration or that frequency for a couple days. That's why sometimes they tell you to do 3 or 4 baths, or they tell you to do 5 baths. I had to do 9 baths when it came down to Oya. But that's how you get that energy. That's why you do it. What cleansing with incense is different than cleansing with water. And if you don't know how to program water, if you don't know how to put that frequency in there, then I would advise you, sir, ma'am, to let somebody that is, and it's actually, you get more out of it when somebody's already of a high frequency doing your spiritual baths. The vibrations. I remember giving Sister Monique, I think I even gave Kingmaker some of my the bath that I utilize as a spiritualist. And the vibration and the frequency of those baths are so much stronger. It matters who does your Oshun. It matters who does your Yemiya. It matters who does your Orishas, your Impungo. Whoever breaks that water, the stronger the womb, the stronger the spirit. That's why Jesus said we must be born of water and spirit. I'm going to say it again. This is why when you get baptized, they had to take us out to the river, and we get baptized, when we go do ceremonies with Olokun, going to the ocean, all of that stuff matters. And then who is birthing you? What level of rank do they have in the spirit world? What spirits are they connected to? And that's why I told you guys, those that have these talismans, if you can, do yourself a favor. Get each one of these talismans. Why now they're only $100. Once I get this other stuff done, they have to go up because I am spending thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. So I cannot afford. But many of you guys support me and you there for me. So Mafedifun Oshun, the 5 senses. Mafedifun Eligwa. Mafedifun Ogun. Mafedifun Shango. Remember, I told you that this is masculine energy. Okay, and then Mafedifun Obatala. But my thing is, guys, when you're working with those elements, those orishas, understand they are creatures of creation. They're elements that manifest creation, and they rule over those. So you have to be able to see Oshun in nature. You have to be able to see Oya in nature. You must see Ezeli Dontor in nature. So when things start manifesting due to you petitioning from your heart, and let me tell y'all something, don't speak something out your mouth that you don't believe in your heart. If I subscribe to your channel after you come in here talking crazy, how is that? Absolutely, son. It's a mystery out there. I wrote down here, when dealing with feminine energy, you must be able to discern the heart. It is so important, guys, that you don't, let me say it like this. So there are people out here that can teach you the formality, the rituals of Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Obia, and never able to effectively do magic, which is work with energy, of that same religion, that same tradition. There are some of us may never be able to teach you certain aesthetics, but we do the magic. We're working with the spirits, the orishas, the loas of that particular tradition. You got to know what you're looking for. I want my practitioners to be able to be honest with people. Say, listen, I don't do magic. I can teach you these songs, I can teach you the rituals, but I myself do not know how to manifest that. I don't know how to conjure that. I know about it. I'm versed. I'm knowledgeable of it, but I myself am not connected with the answer. I understand because I've been around this. I've been learning this, but I myself I'm not a medium. I myself are not working with those entities, those spirits, and so therefore, how can somebody tell you something they don't live? That's why you see so many people regurgitating information. They can't do what I do or other people like me do because they're not getting fresh revelation. Because they're not connected to spirit. Spirit is constantly telling me or illuminating, giving me clarity of certain things. So therefore, I can share it. I don't have to go and do gimmicks. I don't have to restrain people so they don't grow, so they don't know. I don't know that much. I don't have to do none of that. Because I'm constantly evolving. And many of you guys that choose to support me, because we're still missing 6 other people. Once you get into this, one thing I believe, if you sow into these waters that have been stirred by the angel of my belief system, miracles, signs, wonders are going to happen. Many of you guys are already testifying about this. I want y'all to understand how determined I am to go further in Ocha, but I cannot do it by myself. I have to have people that are willing to sacrifice along with me, that believe in this, that understand that they are going to get a return. That if you understand, then you know this is not a gimmick. This is not somebody trying to get you to do something that you're not going to benefit from. This is the This is the kind of stuff and magic that I mean. I'm here to do the magic. I'm not interested in show. I'm not interested in performance. I'm not out here trying to bedazzle you with another scheme or a plot. I ain't interested in none of that. I'm all about manifestation. And let me tell y'all something. I would have been stopped, Ocha. If there was no manifestation and my Padrino was not coming cross with me, I would have been stopped. Listen, I love magic. Magic. Energy, frequency, and vibration. That's what I'm into. All that other stuff, these other people can have that all day long. I won't be in line at all for that. I understand feminine energy, just like I understand masculine energy. And I also understand androgynous energy. I understand organic. I understand extraterrestrial energy. I understand celestial energy. I understand demonic energy, as some people call daemon, dark matter energy. I understand that. I live in that stuff. I work in that stuff, okay? We are headed for great things. And the more you become enlightened and the more you want out of your own Arche, the more we're going to see manifestation. And therefore, it'll be more people testifying and manifesting. This is all this is about. This is what feminine energy look like. This is how it moves. And it depending on the vehicle by which it is operated in and the level of understanding of the individual that is yielding that power, you get different manifestations. I am here with you, Apostle. I love it here when it gets rough, but I love it here with my people. I know that's right. I want us to stop being ignorant, willfully. Once you go and study, embrace that truth, embrace that manifestation. When you get your readings, we birth it. When you get your products, utilize them. Be true in your heart what you're looking for. And let me tell y'all this. One of the reasons why I keep telling you how much this costs, because I'm trying to tell some of you, you're not even being realistic with yourself. You don't make the time. Instead of you just, you know what, I'm going to pour into Apostle Eli until he gets to a place and then I'm able to commit. And then if not, at least I'm still getting to participate with the Orishas, realistically. Then you thinking that you're going to be able to come up with this type of money. Can you finance Oshun like that? Can you finance Yemiya like that? Can you finance Babalu Aye like that? Can you finance Ezeli Dontor like that? This is a lifestyle. This is not something you do when you feel like it. Look at what is being poured into us right now. And it's still, because it's resources. I got off early today. I went out to the cemetery before I came home. It's a constant flow. I got to go out there tomorrow. I'm working on court cases. I'm working on cleansing people. I'm doing a lot of different things as a Yabo. And got to keep myself protected. I have to spend a certain amount of money to keep my energy clean and protected from helping people. Even though I love helping people, but some people got really filthy, nasty energy. But when you don't understand chaos energy, which is feminine energy, I hope you understand it better today. All right? Make sure I ain't forget nobody. Sometimes just go back over the video, watch it again. I'm trying to get I want us to know, thank you so to my brothers and sisters that are out here seeking spirituality. Remember, spirituality is not for everybody. This journey is not for everybody, but anybody can benefit from it. Being a spiritual worker is a lot of responsibility, and that's even the good ones, the ones that you can trust, the one that are about that life. It's still it's challenging when you are not a good steward over your own energy. You are not consistent. You can't keep a certain regimen. Like you can't, like, listen, You can't start a war. You can't start a healing. You can't start a prosperity spell. Well, when I started this, I had time. Now I don't have time. It don't matter. It's like signing a lease or getting a mortgage. When you got it, you probably was riding high. But guess what? You still got to make them payments, even if your money gets cut short. You got to still make those payments, whether you and your husband fell out or you and your boyfriend fell out, or whether they moved out and ain't paid their half of the bill. At the end of the day, you still committed. This ain't something you do only when you're doing good. This ain't something you do. It's a happy or sad. That's why I like saying praises what I do. Happy or sad. Whether you up or down, whether you on a good foot with finances or you on a bad foot, you still are obligated to serve. This is for the committed. And a lot of y'all don't like to be honest. You ain't committed like that. You like to work with feminine energy. Now remember, feminine energy is like a woman. You start out buying her roses and you stop, it's a problem, sir. You start out giving her money and you stop, it's a problem, sir. You start out dicking her down, it's a problem. Men the same way. You gay straight about. You start, it's an expectation. There's a memory. There's something, a memory committed to that particular spirit. You done started out treating that spirit a certain type of way. It's expecting that. I'm going to say it again. This is only for the grown people. You cannot start something because you're feeling excited about it. And because you are no longer excited, you're still committed. Everything, I'm walking into some of the most greatest evolutions that I have ever experienced spiritually. But I'm also saddened because of my loss of Minister Mario, son of Achosi. I'm also disappointed with the behavior of some of my saints. But that has nothing to do with my commitment. Huh? I need y'all to understand that just because things and conditions in your life change, your commitment is still the same. And this is why if you're not there, get with somebody that is committed. Somebody that is going to pray without ceasing. Somebody that is going to get up no matter how they feel. You might not give up your sexual escapade, but I did. I have been going without for a long time because I have been journeying and trying to get certain manifestations. And I have been utilizing my sexual energy in my manifestation. And I am determined to get the promise that God has for me. So you not driven like that. I'm letting all this sexiness be channeled for manifestation. I'm telling you, you not about that life like that. You ain't going to go to war to that certain extent. You're not going to step, as they say, 10 toes down, rooted and grounded in your certain beliefs and your certain system. When you get out there with Oshun, remember that is an unpredictable energy. It's feminine energy. Chief, I just sent incense burn for ancestors and God. All right there. Got you, Bo. Stop trying to figure out feminine energy. Okay, I got you. All right, that Karen O'Brien. I got you. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Send the UPS runs on Saturday, so I don't know if it's going to. Hold on, Karen O'Brien. Talisman. All right, and then I got Bo as for ancestor. If you are up and down with your finances, my Fedifun Ogun. Okay? If keep your money steady with Ogun. They got a candle called a steady work. Ogun steady and consistent. That's why they call it in the street world when you get you an old faithful. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Guardian angel. Okay. Bo. Sometimes you got to step out your comfort zone and demand more from your energy. Depending on whether you're air sign, fire sign, earth sign, or water sign. You have to demand more from your energy. You don't know what your muscles gonna be able to do. Natasha sent for protection for her and Elena. Got you. And once we start doing, I'm gonna wait till enough of y'all get the talisman, and then we're gonna do ceremonial work with these talisman online. This gonna pay for itself so many times. Elena. And then Darius got me down for 3 mental clarity. Ancestor and guardian. Let me tell y'all something, and this is what I want y'all to remember about Apostle. I'm not just knowledgeable of what I teach about. I actually practice. I actually maneuver in that information. Okay, there are people out there do not maneuver in the information that they talk about. And they might be giving you factual information. But them themselves, they cannot manifest any of that information. I don't know where they got it from. It don't matter. They still could be telling the truth. But them themselves, anything I'm teaching on my platform, I do. I don't talk about stuff I don't do. Natasha and Natasha first. She the mama. And then Elena. This is why I tell you guys about spirituality. When it comes to now honoring your mother and father. Me and my parents can disagree on something, but I understand that that's where I come from. That's why when you get birth from an Nganga or you get birth from a godparent, or I'm going to always show Padrino, Michael, and my Oba the utmost respect, because that's where I was birthed from. That's your foundation. In every art, in every cycle, you got to respect the ground. People, you want to be good and great in magic, you have to respect. Whether you agree with everything or not, that's irrelevant. But honor the foundation by which you were birthed. And you will always be blessed by their spirits. Because none of the spirits look for y'all to agree with it. Nobody do that. What's up, Jealous Sweets? Jealous Sweets say, don't forget me. Reversal. Okay, Darius. 3. Mental clarity. Put that over here for Darius. 1. Let me tell y'all something. Especially when y'all in places where rural area, Darius was telling me about a bear. You might be able to get a bear claw. But that's the stuff I'm into. If y'all find bears, sharks, tigers, and stuff like that, that's what I'm into. That's what gets my goat. That's what get my thong in a wad. I can't do thongs. An ancestor. Darius, and then guardian angel and Saint Darius. Okay, hold on, let me burn this. And anybody, let me tell you something. Good evening. Thank you for coming in and helping the algorithm. This must be your first time in my I got Jealous Sweets. I got Obatala. Hopefully I'm be able to get that out for you tomorrow. I got. So all right, there. Thank y'all for that tip. Appreciate Nate. I got Tasha, I got Bo, I got Darius. All right there. I got 4. Bo, I got you down for isn't that it's I think you typed it in the wrong. Is it a Ligua? You want an Ligua talisman, Bo? You got Stop Gossip and Reversal Apostle. Oh, I got you, Keish. Hold on, baby. It's coming through. I think, because I need to write this down. Bo, if you don't mind typing in there for me, which one of those talisman, I'm thinking you meant a Ligua. Or Ogun. No, that's Ogun. Ogun. That's Ogun. That's Ogun. I just saw that. You just typed it wrong. Ogun. I got it. He said, which one you choose? I think it came out of, I think you got Ogun. I'll use this one right here, Ogun. So I'm right there. So I need talisman for Bo and a talisman for Karen O'Brien. And then I got to do Keish. Keish is I did Jealous Sweets Reversal. And then Keish is Reversal and Stop Gossip. Got you. Let me do that. Okay. Reversal for Keish. And Stop Gossip. This Stop Gossip ain't nothing but the truth. And especially if you out here, you making money, and part of your money comes through people word of mouth, you got to have you some Stop Gossip, baby. Especially if you out here working on social media platform, you got to shut down. You don't worry about people just talking, but if it's interfering with your that ching ching, that making that cash register ring, or in my case the cash app singing, they got to be stopped. Y'all know I like when y'all say y'all trust me. I got you, Bo. I just want I just gonna be around for my family this week. Oh, that's my baby Scorpio. Enjoy yourself. Don't let nobody disrupt your energy. That's right. Keep thinking about what we're gonna be getting into and all these spiritual things that are gonna be happening. Keep you excited. And you'll end up enjoying yourself more than you even thought. Especially with you got the Mauritius from me. That energy with you, yes, baby. I think I got everybody. Make sure. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I got everybody. And let me tell y'all something. Yeah, don't let. Oh no. And that Shamari Shamari is right. Like, don't let people be touching on your belly and stuff like that. And keep you some alcohol and cotton, white cotton, and keep that rubbing alcohol and take that rubbing take that cotton, spread it out and put it over your belly button. And well. I don't know if you got anything, but you know, sometimes I use a Band-Aid to put over my to keep that cotton over my belly button, and that'll protect not only you but protect your baby. But do not leave without your talisman, cause that even make it even stronger. But don't let people. I don't care. Sometimes you got you're already a pretty girl, and then they already know your child gonna look good, and so you got to protect your child. And don't be getting upset because you got that baby in that rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. The one that's 70, I think the one that's 70% alcohol, the clear, yeah. Get that and put that over your baby. Keep that on. Always keep your navel clean, especially when you're pregnant with a child. And then when you when that baby is birthed, when they cut that umbilical cord, you want that. Tell them that you want that, because you can protect your child from all types of sorcery, conjure with that umbilical cord. Old day, they used to put that 50-cent piece on there, on the child umbilical cord. But you can also use that 50-cent piece or silver on your own umbilical cord. It's a lot of power in that belly button. From your belly shall flow rivers of living water. All right, don't forget that. That's that chaos energy. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget to, if you don't mind testifying on there. Yeah, the navel is important. Yes. Silver is good. Yeah, silver. But make sure you keep yourself protected. But guys, don't if you don't mind, those that already have the talisman, if y'all don't mind, after I click off of here, go on the this page and comment about your whatever experience you done had about, and you can say my fedifun iligua, my fedifun Oshun, whatever. But I testify about your talisman, because this stuff helps people that are reading behind my video. Renee said, please don't forget me. Oh, you went through the website, Renee? What did you order? You got instant burn? Just tell me. You good for it. Just let me know, because you always been straight up with me, so I'm not worried. Just tell me what you got on the website. I won't be able to see it until if you don't mind. I do apologize. I can only see I don't see from the website over on this iPad. Just give me some hint so I'll know, because I will take care of it. Love y'all. I might have to take that off, have that taken off the website, especially when I'm doing this, because with Monique is on live, I can't see. Wait a minute, no, about. Oh, Zelle. Okay. I'm gonna check my phone. Okay, Renee. I'm gonna see. Okay. Because I should have you in my directory. All right. Much love to each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys on the flip. God bless.